in every city that we've played in, if I could think of them, but
broadcasting live out of a basement in Appleton, Wisconsin. You're tuned into Fox Cities Core on WCZR Code Zero Radio. We're the show that gives you an opportunity to call in and be a part of the show. Our call-in line is 920-358-0795. Core.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fox Cities Core on WCZR Code Zero Radio. If this is your first time tuning in, WCZR is an independent streaming rock station based out of Appleton, Wisconsin. We play more local music than anyone in the state, guaranteed, and we mix it up with your mainstream favorites. Lots of great programming on the station. Go to live.codezeroradio.com to find out more and tune in to hear Doozey. Yeah. Which brings me to the next guests. My next guests are a rock trio featuring Andy Van Dusen, Ryan Patterson, and D'Lo Harris. They've earned multiple Whammy nominations, open for big names like Andy Grammer and We the Kings. They've appeared on the show before, and they're back again today for a special Hot One themed episode. I'd like to welcome Doozey back to Fox Cities Core. How are you guys doing?
You.
Good. Thanks for having us back.
You guys had the idea to do a Hot Ones themed episode. It seemed like a really good idea at the time. Ryan is looking forward to it. He's already prepared because of the wings.
I think that's cheating, Ryan.
No, I feel like I'm about to ride a roller coaster or something. I'm anxious.
And
smelly.
D'Lo and Andy, are you guys nervous at all about doing this?
Nope.
Not really. I like spicy food, so.
Well, it's before we get into everything. It is not the first time you guys have been here, so you know how everything works. And as always, if people are watching and you have a question, give us a call. The band is willing to answer almost anything, right?
You guys cracking open the drinks already.
I'm going to be out of milk before I start.
We know it's going to get more painful as time goes on. That's a guarantee. But you can see, we'll talk about some of the stuff we have in front of you guys there. You've got some chocolate milk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A water.
Yep.
Some empty glasses that could have milk from the gallon in them later.
Snack packs.
There you go, snack packs.
Most of this is for Ryan. He's that worried about doing this.
Sour cream.
Yeah, he brought sour cream for some reason.
There's no dipping sauces allowed.
Right off the bat, let's have you guys tell a little bit about your band. How would you describe your band?
We just like to have fun. We just play songs we like, and we kind of make them our own. We know we have a kind of genre that we fit into with the alternative pop rock stuff, and we're willing to cover and play any song that anybody would recommend that we cover, but we always kind of try and make it our own kind of version of it so you can tell it's still Doozey.
Sometimes good, sometimes bad.
Yeah. It's kind of a crapshoot. You never know what you're going to get.
Well, and you guys have multiple albums of original material out.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. We have, 2 full-length albums? 2 EPs?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. We've got a pretty big discography.
I guess. A few singles.
Yeah.
The last time you guys were on, we talked about your single, Do You Want to Get High With Me, which you had a video.
Yes, yeah.
What, did that end up getting a good reaction?
No, I'm just kidding. No, it did. That's one of we have in our set list. We have originals and covers, obviously, but the originals we have staples that we play pretty consistently, and that's one of them that we like to bust out every now and then.
Well, and you guys are gigging so much that people that come and hear the covers, they eventually get sucked in by your originals, and basically want to hear your originals just as much as the cover songs.
Yeah, that's always a nice feeling when we hear people saying, you got to do more of your own stuff.
Yeah, that's been happening more and more lately. So.
Yeah, we got to rehearse more.
We're like, we don't remember how to play our own songs. So it's been a while.
Well, how long, if you guys were doing one of your original sets, how long could you guys play for?
Hour and a half, 2 hours.
Probably.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
If we just did it straight through, yeah.
Yeah, at least. I mean, we have probably 3 hours of original total, but what we know how to play.
Or what we're willing to play.
Yeah,
as long as you like hearing songs multiple times, we can keep going as long as you want.
Yeah.
All right, should we hit one of these wings?
Let's do it.
It's already time.
All right, so Andy, do you want? I can talk about this one here that we're going to be doing before we eat it. Dilo is like getting anxious to get in there. This is Buffalo hot sauce. It's got a 1800 Scoville heat rating. Am I saying that right?
I think so.
Yep.
How big of a bite do we do? Just half?
Whatever you want. I did half. I don't want to get too full.
I ate the whole thing.
I guess when you do this, you're supposed to talk about how it tastes, right? Mm-hmm. I don't think it's hot at all. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I would order this like off a menu.
Yeah, it's just a buffalo sauce.
I wouldn't order it. Not because of the taste, but because it's not hot enough.
Interesting.
You ordered Parmesan garlic before, and that's not hot at all.
Yeah, you said, give me Parmesan garlic and 3 gallons of milk, please.
Never said that.
Yeah, I heard you.
But if I'm gonna go like with a hot wing, I want something a little bit spicier than that.
Well, this is your night then.
I didn't ask for this.
This is pretty good.
That's good. I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
That's what I did.
Pace yourself.
I'm full.
So 1 to 10, what do you guys give that one?
Like enjoyment ranking? I
Well-
like it. I give it an 8. I like it.
Yeah, I'm probably like a 6.5 for me.
I like it.
Ryan, what do you think?
7.
Yeah, I think I give it an 8. I wouldn't eat a whole bowl of those.
Yeah, they're good. I like it. I like
Like a
this sauce.
7.5 average.
So you guys played Summerfest this year.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about that show. We were talking about some of the bands you played with. Me Like Bees was one of them.
Yep.
Who else did you play with?
I'm not even sure, honestly.
The day's such a whirlwind when you get there. They get you in, they get you out, and then that's pretty much...
The Bodines
Yeah.
are on later, and then
Yeah.
was it like Twisted Sister or something?
Was it like our third time or fourth time opening for Bodines in like the last year?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it seems like we're following them around.
Do you have a friendship with them at this point?
No.
No.
We've never talked to them.
Well, this isn't your first Summerfest. You've played there before.
Mm-hmm.
How did this one differ from previous times that you've played there?
It was on a Friday instead of a early weekday.
No,
Was it Saturday?
Was it
Saturday
Saturday?
this
year.
Oh, Saturday. See?
We've
See,
done it
it's-
so
it's
much.
all
It's
blurred.
So much. So it was on a weekend instead of a weekday, which the majority of ours are. The time was right when they opened, so anybody coming in from the doors or from the gates, went right past the stage. So we got a few of those fans coming in right away, but no complaints here. It was only hour and 15 we played,
Yeah.
so it wasn't too long.
Yeah, just one set, but it was fun.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
Do you guys like the format that Summerfest went to after COVID of doing just the weekends instead of a straight through?
I kind of miss how they used to do it. I thought that was cool. People would take off like work and vacation, and they would travel here, so it made sense for them to, let's make this a week thing or however long they wanted to do it. And that may have been taken away a little bit now. So, in my opinion,
Agreed.
Yeah, what was the highlight of your set at Summerfest? Do you remember the song that got everybody moving?
When we stopped playing.
Yeah, that got everybody. No, it's funny because it's usually like this with most of our shows. There's always songs that we know as soon as we're gonna start playing them, people are gonna either start getting into it or start singing. And we do a cover of "Gangster's Paradise" by Coolio. That one always gets people going. What are some other ones?
did we do Barbie? That one?
We might have done Barbie
think we
Girl.
did
I don't
Barbie.
remember.
Prince gets the
yeah, we do "When Doves Cry."
older people going.
Yeah.
How close to the originals do you guys stay?
We doozify them mostly.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I'd say probably like 80%.
They sound completely different. We just say it's that song. It's just,
So what would doozifying be to a song?
in a key that I can sing it.
And taking a song that is normally, there's 5 or 6 people in the band and doing it with 3.
Yeah. Keeping it poppy, keeping it fun. A lot of the times we do covers, it's in my head, I'm always trying to think of ways to make it punky or poppy, because those are all the types of genres we like, and we all just kind of collaborate, and at the end it's a cosmic gumbo, if you would, of sounds.
I like that. And speaking of gumbo, Is it time for number 2?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Punishment. Let's see what number 2 is before you guys
I
bite
was
into
excited
that.
for this one.
Sam's the house.
D-Lo, wait this time. I think you finished
Don't-
chewing before.
don't worry
So
about
number
what
2
I'm
is
doing.
the Smoky J hot sauce with a 6,000 Scoville heat unit rating.
Your plate's just empty already.
All right, here we go.
Don't you worry
All right.
about what I'm doing.
That does have kind of a sweet flavor to it.
That one feels less hot.
Yeah.
Not that the
I'm
first one
getting-
was hot, but
I'm not getting as much heat as the first one. I like this one though. The flavor's really good.
I really taste the cumin in it.
I'm also going to eat this whole one.
Yeah, really good flavor.
Yeah, I could eat a whole bowl of those ones too.
Yeah.
When you guys are playing at Summerfest, do you go see other bands or do you just show up and do your set?
50-50.
Yeah,
Depends
50-50.
on the week and who's playing. You know what else we have going on. If we have other shows, sometimes we double book that day, depending on what time we play, or depending on the time we play the next day. So it just really varies from year to year. But
I thought you were reaching for the milk already.
I was, and then I'm like, I don't want to seem weak, so I'm waiting until the camera turns away from me. So, Andy, you had something to say, right?
No.
Dang.
Yeah, that was good. You know, I give that an 8.2.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd
Oh,
give
we
it
can do
around there,
decimal ratings?
Yeah, let's do decimal ratings. 8.2.
too. Okay. You know, I gotta agree with. I think 8.2 feels good. I like that.
8.23 repeating, honestly.
I'll give it a 7.5.
So, not only have you guys played Summerfest, what are some of the other festivals you've played?
Winterfest. Same grounds, nobody's there.
Yeah, it's at the same venue. It's just all full of snow.
Cheese Fest here in the area, Little Shoot,
Paper Fest.
Paper Fest.
Flowtoberfest, a lot of Oktoberfest over throughout the years.
Yeah, we've played Oktoberfest before here in Appleton.
Oktoberfest gets crazy, doesn't it?
Yeah, we haven't played there in quite a while though. I think
Last year we did
Yeah.
a after party at
Yeah.
Yeah.
D2. That was fun. So whoever was still standing at the end of the night went to that show. So tried to finish them off there.
We had a comment, a little late getting to this, but it's from Bob Minter. I think it was back talking about songs. He said, we like Blue because it's got a nice beat and we can dance to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Blue's another one. That
Blue's-
one's always funny because I can always see people trying to figure out at first what song it is. And then as soon as you start singing the
Yeah, that one.
then everybody
Well,
starts
it's
getting into it.
usually we play it later in the night, and then everybody's inebriated, and they're like, "Yeah, oh, I know this song," but I don't know. It's probably because when I was making the track for it, like just all the extra bassy parts and stuff in there, and then people are just like, "The heck is this song?" And then, the actual do 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 comes in, and everybody's like, "Oh, okay, kind of know this."
Dilo, stop the press. Are you saying that you played a pre-recorded tracks?
Yes.
That we make.
The
some
tracks,
songs.
that's our fourth member.
Yeah. So only on a few songs, there's just some songs it's very hard to play with only a 3-piece. So you do have to fill that empty noise in the background. So yeah, we played a few tracks and then some we don't. It just depends on the vibe of the song. So
Yeah, if it's one of those covers or originals that we do where it's like, that's the song's not the song unless this piece is in it, then obviously we got to compromise and we lay down a track for that and play over it with our own vocals and instruments. But like Dilo said, yeah, it's a hybrid thing. Not all of our originals, not all of our songs and covers we do track, but some of them.
What kind of does that make it a lot more complicated to get your drum parts correct?
no, not so much. I usually put a click to them when I'm making them. So I'll add a click track just to make sure it stays on tempo because sometimes you can't hear certain things. So as long as I stay on track and I usually know the structure of the song, so we're good. As long as I have that on the pad, then it goes pretty smooth.
It kind of makes me laugh because D'Lo's voice is in the tracks, and we only just us three. We hear it in our head. No one else can. But he's like, and guitar come in, no. And he sounds. I don't know. You sound goofy when you do. So I just I geek out, and people are like, why is he laughing? And it's because I hear voices in my head.
It's like a depressed voice. Like,
yeah.
All right, verse 1. Come on.
I like to think that
let's go.
You had nothing going on, and you were just sad, and you're like, I'm gonna make music. And that's when you make.
I gotta make another track. Oh.
Yeah.
I've got a question for you, D'Lo. If the music, during a show, if the music gets sped up or slowed down, who's normally the culprit? Is it Andy or is it Ryan?
Honestly, it's probably either Ryan or I. Like Ryan and myself will mostly do it. He's pointing to me, but
I'm not pointing. How do you know that?
Most of the time, it's obviously drum led with being a 3-piece. But there's times when, we might get a little
rocking out so hard that you
Right.
can't hear the click in your ear.
Yeah. Or it's one of us gets off a little bit, so I gotta finagle and try to get us back on, or Andy's tapping his feet up front. So
Yeah, it's
I
a
do that a
group
lot.
effort to fail.
Yeah. We all chip in.
We should grab number 3, and then I've got some more questions to ask you. Number 3 is a Stellar Fuzz. It's a 19,000 Scoville heat unit. So really, this is seeming pretty easy to me right now. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
Last one was what, 6,000?
Last one was 6,000.
So now we're 19 over double, huh?
yeah, it says funkies, but you're just going in with the whole thing, huh?
You can feel it right away.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
There's a little bit of a kick to this one.
Yeah. Ryan, this has got to be scaring you a little bit because, yeah.
Yeah, I like hot things, but like these two tell me they pull stuff out of the trash and tell me how hot it was. And I'm like, what are you doing?
What? So something interesting with this, I could feel it on my tongue right away, and then I licked my lips, and now my lips are burning. So
Really?
it touched my lips before I put it in my mouth. It was like a
It
mistake.
didn't touch my lips at all. I don't know. I like that. I don't think it's too bad.
It's good. It's tolerable. It is the hottest one so far, but it's tolerable.
I would hope so.
I know we got a long ways to go.
What's the fastest you've played a song? Do you remember? Once you
The
get started,
fastest?
yeah, because we're talking about changing speed while you're playing, but there's times where
Oh yeah, like
you're too far in, you can't change the chorus.
or if we have to fit one in before the that 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock with the city ordinance, and they're like, hey, you have one more song, and we're like, there's a minute.
There
and
was
a half.
that one time at Sardine Can when we were having a technical difficulty, and so I was like stalling by just like doing solo guitar and me singing stuff, and then it got to a point where we were all back and ready to play, and I was still in the mode of like in my head I was still having anxiety about what had been happening before, so I was like, all right, we're gonna do I Ran by Flock of Seagulls, let's do it. And then I usually D starts it, but I was tapping, and we played it faster than we've ever played it before.
It was almost double time.
And then D'Lo looked at me after, and he's like, "Don't do that! I can't play it like that."
I mean, I did it, so obviously I could, but it was very fast, and I was out of breath right away.
He was taking oxygen after that song.
It was pretty cool, though.
Oh, what's the biggest disagreement you guys have ever had?
Anything Andy brings up.
That's how it feels sometimes. I'm just
Doing this challenge. Just
yeah. No, we don't usually like have too many big disagreements. Usually we're on the same page with a lot of stuff, and anything that we do disagree on, it's more like kind of like family bickering, little things like that. Nothing too major.
Well, you guys have been a band for quite a while. When did the band get started?
2010.
Wow. Are you doing anything special for your 15-year anniversary?
we're gonna have a candlelit dinner and
Yeah.
run the hot water in the tub.
Yeah.
We haven't thought about that, but we should do something pretty.
Some nice lotion.
Well, I thought about it. I was just telling you. What,
Would you ever put out a greatest hits album?
No, we're not that good.
Yeah, it'd just be a blank
we have to have
CD.
hits first.
It'd be a blank disc.
Yeah, maybe once. Oh, there's one song on this for $14.99.
Yeah.
Well, so it sounds like you don't really have a lot of arguments, so that's good. Have you had arguments while you're recording an album or any songs for albums?
No, mainly just us complaining to each other, not about like things, but just like when you're in the studio, just like frustration that you can't specifically get a part, and it's like us just kind of, oh, this sucks, I hurt myself. Like that's a.
Yeah, most of my frustrations are internal. I just take
That
it out on
sounds so
the drums.
deep.
So you're, D'Lo, you're
I
sort of a
feel is on the
passive-aggressive person.
Sure.
That was kind of passive-aggressive.
Yeah.
The fires
I'll
I
take
feel.
it.
On the inside.
I take it out on the drums. So
Have you guys had to play shows before where you're booked to do it and somebody couldn't because of medical or personal reasons, where you had to
that's happened.
have somebody sub in? How did that change the dynamics of the band?
it doesn't really. We understand stuff happens. Most of the time, it's like one of us are really sick. Like that's pretty much like the extent of it.
It's very few. I
Yeah.
can think of maybe 3 in our whole 10 or how long have we been playing? 2000.
Yeah.
What year is it? When is it? Where are we?
Yeah, Andy's been sick multiple times. Like I've been sick. Ryan's been sick. Like playing on the with the borderline flu on stage. So, or flu symptoms, not the actual flu, but
He had influenza.
So would flu be the most sick you guys have played?
Well, I don't want to sound irresponsible by going to these shows when we're sick.
right, yeah.
No,
Everybody's just like, oh, don't go see them. They're just sick all the time.
we're just wiping our noses. No, we try to power through any complications or obstacles, whether it's a schedule conflict or someone's not feeling well, or sometimes we play 5-6 shows, or we did 7 in 8 days, I think, this year. And Andy's voice, that's a lot. He's our lead singer. He's singing a ton. That catches up to you. So just kind of working around that stuff. So I would say, honestly, that's the worst, fortunately, circumstance that we've had to power through. Is
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
Well,
This is laminate. I'm just kidding.
it's real laminate.
Yeah,
Oh.
real one.
It worked. All right.
Yeah, D'Lo, how many sets of drums do you have?
One.
One set.
Yeah.
And I think the last time you were here, the details are murky, but there was something about that set. I don't remember what it was. If it was like,
My
used to
first,
date it.
Yeah.
my first one.
yeah.
Yeah, it was my first one. I have spent a few hours also stickering it, so now it has lots of stickers.
You do get compliments on those stickers.
Was that to
I
hide
do.
battle scars?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're on his cymbals. They're just
yeah.
covered up
They're very
cracks
dull.
on the cymbals.
The battle scars are on the cymbals now. That shouldn't be, but
Why are these losing their tone? I don't understand.
How are you guys feeling with your mouth? Any burn in there yet?
no, I'm good.
Tiny bit, but I'm
It's
good.
a tiny bit, but again, tolerable. So I'm scared because it's already happening, and that's number. Is that 2 or 3?
That was 3.
That was 3. Oh,
It's my breakfast.
You guys want to do 4?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, so number 4 is I can't pronounce it, Los Calientes Verde. It's a 36,000 Scoville heat unit.
Do you want to feed each other?
Los Calientes Verde.
That sounded good.
That's what you said.
Dropping them all. I'm just making sure it doesn't touch my lips. Or
This one doesn't feel that hot to me. I don't know.
No.
No, this is like the
that
coolest.
dropped to me.
Sorry for chewing in the mic.
Went up almost double, but the heat on it came down to me.
Oh, just wait.
It sneaks up.
I give that one a 6.
Maybe we didn't put enough on it.
I
think
put
you-
that one on tacos.
Yeah.
It'd be good on tacos.
So Andy, you've had most of these already, right?
I mean,
so-
I didn't want to ruin it, but
You only had 2.
That was one that I have had before, and I do indeed put it on tacos.
I'd
And
put
it
it
is
on
delicious.
tacos. Do put it on tacos.
Just everyone, I put this on tacos. This one also has been.
I
on
really
tacos.
like tacos.
What's the strangest place you guys performed at?
Oh, there's been a lot.
Is this a family show?
Backyard. I don't know.
The strange. You remember that campground? Top. What was it called? Top of the Ledge or something? It was one of our first shows. We played in a storage garage.
Oh yeah, that was
Half
cool.
of us was in there, and then the other half we were on gravel.
Is that up by Chilton?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. I'm trying to think.
That one was weird. There was the one where we had to play something funky, and we had a dancer on stage.
Oh, that
Yeah.
one.
Andy, you tell this one
Oh,
Andy remembers.
better than I do because,
that night was nuts.
and that's all.
How
you
long
get.
do we got? So we were playing this gig. I forget the name of the venue. Not important, but there was a woman who was a bartender there who also had a second job, which was to dance provocatively to adult people
For money.
in exchange for coins and doubloons and whatnot, what have you, as one does. And she was like, "Oh, play something funky for me so I can dance." And we're like, "Okay."
I think it was sexy.
I didn't want to say it. But she said, "Play something sexy."
And
She
it
sounded like that,
a little
too.
deeper.
Play
But
something sexy for me.
sounds like you,
And then
you
she-
obliged.
Yeah, we obliged. And at the time, the sexiest song we had was Stacy's Mom, so we busted that one out. And she started dancing provocatively, but our sound guy at the time was using a fogger, and apparently she had respiratory issues and started choking on the fogger smoke, and she laid on the ground and she was having like an asthma attack or something. And it was in the middle of our song, and we didn't know whether we should stop or keep playing, so we just kept playing while this lady
And
was just writhing on the ground, struggling to breathe.
the crowd was a bachelor party too. So
Yeah.
she's struggling, and all these gentlemen, they're shouting. I wouldn't even call them gentlemen at this point because the things they
Yeah.
were still shouting like the show must go on type thing.
Yeah, that was awkward. That was really awkward.
But she,
She's fine though.
Yeah,
she was
she's fine.
she was good.
Do you guys typically record your shows?
No.
No, but that one I wish we would have. That would have been funny.
Is there anything you wish that you would have recorded?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Our Summerfest show, like one of our first few, I think, maybe our first one? No.
like the Land the Big Gig one.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wish we recorded that one.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
I'm sure it was, but I don't know where any of the footage is.
It's lost.
That was one of our funnest
Where,
core memory shows.
where does all that stuff go? Because you probably notice people with their cameras or whatever out phones recording you, and then do you ever kind of does it cross your mind? Where does this go? Am I ever going to see this again? Is it going to end up just
I
getting?
think
Yeah.
I think they sober up the next day and delete it.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, what was I thinking with this?"
Well-
Who are these guys?
And again, if anybody's got any questions for Doozey, the phone lines are open. If you don't feel comfortable calling in, just leave it in the chat, and the guys will answer
Do it.
anything that you have.
I know we had a few come in on our page, but
Oh, let me check that out.
well, no, not.
Oh.
I don't know about now.
You know, on a previous post.
When we were starting to get this
yeah,
ready.
no, he has those. He'll throw
Yeah,
some.
yeah.
He'll sprinkle them in.
Do you guys have any new music in the works?
We've been focusing on playing, all the shows we're doing this summer. It's one of our most busy summers. So really you play 4 shows a week or 3 to however many. We had some pretty busy weeks.
This one's one of them.
Yeah, we got, 3 or 4 this weekend?
We got 4.
4. Ooh.
Yeah.
Should we be eating hot wings before that?
Yeah, we can hit. So the question that I fished and put all that noise in there to throw Ryan off. The question was just Andy and exclamation points. Thank you, Tracy, but a question would be awesome. Andy. Should we? You want to do number 5?
Let's do number 5.
Sure.
Let's see what we got.
Let's turn up the heat.
Let me see what it is. and
Queso
pull it
sin
up.
queso.
Yeah, 52,000.
This is
Global heat.
definitely one that I haven't had.
This
I'm
is
just
how
kidding.
high
I know
airplanes
you've
Why don't you
This
guys
one's good.
smell it first and
No.
then see if you can?
I like this.
I like it.
smell.
I touch my nose.
I
I touched my nose with it too when I did it.
I haven't had it, but I like the smell. Look at you.
It fell.
Oh, sorry.
You guys are all out of whack.
I really don't think
dropped
these are
one
bad.
too.
I want that whole thing.
It's good.
You can taste the queso, and it's very good.
Okay.
Oh, there's the burn. While you guys are enjoying that, we had a question from Tony Anders, legend.
Hi, Tony.
What's-
Tony.
Tony.
His question is, what's your favorite song that you recorded?
Anything not with Tony. Kidding.
No, Tony did awesome. I always appreciated how he did the drums. That was my favorite. So
Did a lot
I'm-
of our early work.
I miss those. I miss recording with Tony. Our favorite one that we recorded personally, I think I'm gonna light myself on fire, or John Stamos, something from that album, probably, which he did.
Did you guys do those at the old Studio H?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What a great place that was.
I think I
we
like
loved
Don't Care.
Don't Care's up there for me too. That was a fun one to record.
Yeah, we did a music video for that too, in Studio H, and that was a fun day.
Don't Care is a good one to listen to as a listener too. And I know we have that on rotation on the station, but it's a good song to listen to when you want to vent. So with I know since Tony messaged here, I know that Verona Grove have been playing again. Do you guys have any opportunities coming up with Verona Grove in your future?
I don't know, Tony.
Yeah, Tony.
Yeah, Tony.
I know we've actually talked about it. I just think that we're all just so busy to schedule like 2 different bands. But I do see in the future, probably maybe this winter or something. I don't know.
A little fortune teller over here. I see in the future.
Well, no, but I'm just saying like we've talked about it.
Yeah.
We've talked about it.
I think there's a show this summer that was a potential, but it didn't work
There's
out.
been sprinkles.
Yeah, it was.
Sprinkles.
It didn't work out because there's so much going on, so they actually canceled the event just because the day they wanted to do it. There's so many things going on, but yeah, we would absolutely love to share a show with those guys. They're great. We miss them.
Well, Tony said we will make it happen. That's exciting.
Sweet.
All right, we have it in writing, boys.
Maybe we'll do Doozey's 15 year, and we'll have Verona Grove and like 2 other bands or something. I don't know.
So 15 years, and this is a question I'd like to ask you. So Verona Grove has separated their originals into Verona Grove, and then they've got, is it Small Town Celebrities?
Yeah. Yep.
To play their covers. Have you guys ever thought about doing that? And I'll just throw Mile of Music out there as a festival that's hard to get into if you're out trying to make a living. Because
for me, we kind of touched on it earlier, like our songs that are covers. You asked how close to the originals are they? We like to make things our own, so I really enjoy that aspect of, again, doozifying the music that we play. We started this band wanting to be an original band. We kind of got out of that a little bit because, if you want to get paid, you got to do songs that people know. But that's kind of our compromise, is we'll do it our way. If we're going to do an original, it's kind of doozified.
it's still like that doozified.
Yeah, doozified.
I don't even know how that word started, but that's what we use.
Yeah.
That's what we've always used.
We'll get it into the lexicon.
My gums burn.
Well, get ready, friend.
I think if we did something like, I don't know, it seems kind of like downplaying ourselves if we did something like that, but at the same time, I could see us like just for like some festival, all original festival, maybe changing it, but then it's like, all right, now you gotta do another page, try to get people to like it, and do all this other stuff, and
Yeah, we're lazy.
it's like, hey, you know what?
lazy.
We're Doozey.
Who's a social media guru in the band?
We all do a little bit of it. I think Ryan and Andy handle a lot more than I do. But we all do post.
If you see posts where there's like our faces photoshopped on turtles or something dumb, that's usually me. Ryan usually has the better ones.
If it's funny, it's me. If it's not funny, it's not.
If there's spelling errors, it's D-Lo.
Yeah. Yep.
No, that's a lie. I proofread.
If somebody sends a message into the Doozey page that is like a request to play a show, does that get shared? You guys all have access to that?
Yeah, we
page?
all have access. So if somebody sees it and does not want to respond, they'll just say, hey, did you see that message? Right, D-Lo?
Hey, I'm not the only one who does it. I usually catch it. I'll usually catch it
you're
because
like,
I'll be
I don't
like
have
at
time.
work.
I don't have time to respond to them. Can you please do? You send this paragraph.
I do not.
And I'm like, you could have just said, yeah, we're available, and that would have been shorter than what you sent to us.
Oh man, Ryan's bringing the
heat.
ammo.
What if it's because he's mad. He's all
I'm
nervous.
mad. These wings make me mad. They're so
man.
hot.
This is a question on this paper, D-Lo. I'm really sorry. Why does D-Lo seem sad at shows?
You can say next.
Probably
The fires I feel on the inside from the...
So these two guys, they make me sad backstage, and then I get on stage, and then I'm sad, and then they try to smile at me. I'm just kidding. That's not what happens. I don't know. I think I just have like a RBF kind of thing going on.
RSF, resting sad face.
Resting sad face. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just like not really paying attention, so it's just like my resting face, I guess. And then unless something is happening, or Ryan's tripping over himself, or kicking my bass mic.
Yeah,
Who asked? That's so funny. Why is D'Lo sad at shows?
But so you didn't deny being sad at shows.
Let's get into this. Tell us how you feel.
I don't think it's being sad.
This whole thing was a setup just to have a therapy session.
We're here.
with
It's
D'Lo.
an intervention.
Yeah.
I don't think it's just being sad. I'm just, that's just my face.
Or you're focusing.
Resting sad
Yeah.
face.
Well, I think it's a good time to hit number 6 up, which is looking like it is a Muerta Bourbon Maple Reaper. It's a 73,000.
We're going too fast.
Well, take it all in, guys. I mean,
I
sniff
like
it.
the maple.
It smells like a...
Spicy waffle.
Rub it. Yeah, smell it. Rub it by your
I don't know
eyes.
what does it smell like. It smells almost like a hard liquor, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
It smells like if you left bourbon and maple in a trash can and just let it sit and then try to rinse it out, but the smell's still there.
That's very specific. Have you done that?
No.
The bottle has D'Lo's face on it. He's like, try my maple bar.
I've been eating the whole thing. You guys are just taking bites.
Yeah.
I'm eating the whole thing, Andy. I'm
Okay.
with you. It's good.
I
think
thought
that
we were
was
supposed to do half.
That's less spicy than the queso sin queso.
But
I don't want to do the whole thing, but I'll
seems
do
like those less spicy ones sneak up on you, though. Like
Yeah.
after it sits there a bit. That's
Should I
pretty
go
good.
back and eat all those?
Honestly, though, with all these, the ones that I haven't had before, I would just eat them regular. I'd eat
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
You
on
guys
the
are
regular.
You guys are smart because you're using forks. I'm using my fingers.
Oh,
It's
I have
just
a fork.
matter.
We
It's
have
just
forks.
it's all right. It's just a matter of time. It's already done.
Yeah,
That's
don't
why I
hit the
brought
eyes.
We have a comment. Let's see what it is. It is from Maddie Heckman.
Okay.
Hi, Maddie.
see
You going to be
what-
at volleyball tomorrow?
What is the most rewarding part of performing or being in the band besides being on Code Zero Radio?
Well,
I made the
now
last
I don't
part
have
up.
anything.
Just end it now. That's the high point of the show today.
For me, honestly, is just getting to play our music and having watching people enjoy the music that we play, no matter how much we bash on ourselves, like when we're on stage or off stage or whatever. Just like people truly coming up and enjoying what we do. So
I just,
For me.
I just try to make D'Lo happy. Like when I make him happy, finally, that's when I'm the happiest.
never happy though.
I know. I fail a lot.
I like the part that, when we put originals out there, it starts with an idea and then how it comes to life and just the whole entire process and then ending in like somebody saying, hey, can you play that one song or this song or one of your originals, That's really cool, honestly.
So you haven't felt that in a while.
I feel it. I was just trying to swallow and say my ideas and say what I'm going to say and think about it, but that last one's catching up to me. So I'm like,
That was a slow burn.
slow burn.
Tony Andrews has to go, but he says he loves you dudes. Matt-
Love you, Tony.
Maddie, thanks for the question. And if anybody else has a question, again, call in or text it in. So is your banter rehearsed or scripted, or do you make it all up on the spot? That was the question.
There's like little tiny bits that are scripted that I bring up at shows, but after that, it's mostly just whatever's going on in the moment at that time.
Would an example be this? You guys are a good audience.
Yes, yes. I'm just kidding. No, I'm trying to think. For a while, we were playing George Michael's Faith, and I would always say, "Oh, this one was written by Mike Tyson. It's called Face." And then So I would say that one. That one got old pretty quick though. But I think it's even funnier when they get old, and I just keep doing it because it just annoys these guys. So
And then nobody laughs.
yeah, but there's scripted jokes and whatnot that I always, in some shows I'll think of it before the show, or there'll be long running gigs that I use over and over. But other than that, it's usually all on the spot banter.
If we talk.
Yeah.
If D'Lo's feeling not as
No,
sad.
Yeah,
not,
if he's
not,
not sad.
not D'Lo.
Has anything ever been said that caused some awkwardness in the band for the rest of the show? Maybe like ribbing somebody too much?
I don't think for the rest of the show, just for like a few minutes, maybe a song or two.
Like what?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm
Give
just
an
saying,
example.
I don't think there's anything that's
No,
been
yeah, I don't
said
think
that
there's
like lasts
anything,
for a long time.
Except for
Usually-
that one show on October 26th of 2014. when,
Yeah, do you guys ever let a woman get in the way of the band?
Yeah, our grandmas.
women. Just kidding.
Dang grandma.
No, we all have significant others. So that's that. Just kidding.
Did they get in the way of the band?
I don't want to say no, but I don't want to say yes. So I'm just
No, shout out to
Just keep your mouth shut.
I don't know.
No.
I
shout out to our wives and
they are
significant
super
others.
supportive, and it's hard to be unavailable every weekend, especially when we're doing this many many shows. A
I
week.
tell my significant other that too. I'm unavailable. Sorry, I just can't.
What's the most flattering thing that's happened at a show?
There's this one show that we were packing up, and we got to Andy's truck, and on the hitch there was the
Oh yeah.
largest underwear I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was the largest pair of panties ever.
What
I don't think that is like what he was saying. Like, we didn't look at it and go, "Aw."
It's flattering though, right?
It was, yeah.
It
For
was,
Ryan,
yeah.
I guess he's
So-
like, oh,
Yeah, I was like, oh.
So
That has happened.
what happened to the panties?
I don't know.
D'Lo took him home. We don't know what happened.
Yeah, we
after
don't.
that.
You have to ask
So
him.
this is the running thing as well. They always put any kind of joke on me. It's mostly Ryan. I don't know why, but anytime an idea is brought up or somebody needs to be made fun of, it's always me. I don't know.
But
why.
you took the panties. You can't.
I just
Yeah,
say
these are
that.
two
even though you
separate
took the
scenarios.
panties.
So if you guys are like brothers, who's the youngest brother? Is that you, D'Lo?
No,
No,
that's definitely Ryan.
that's definitely Ryan. Ryan's definitely the younger brother.
And I'm definitely not one of the brothers. I'm a brother.
Whoa! Cut the show.
To them.
Well, I think we need to have a wing.
Oh,
What do you think?
Oh, wait, oh, man.
No,
Let's do it.
this is where I said the turning point probably is going to be is
Yep.
number 7.
Yeah, so 7 is the forbidden fruit hot sauce. Fruit hot sauce. That sounds good.
That sounds pleasant.
Yeah. How's it smell?
It smells hot.
These are the ones I shouldn't smell because they get hotter and
I know
hotter.
that D'Lo said the thing about the garbage, emptying it and whatever.
Yeah.
I smell that on everyone now.
Yeah. Now Ryan's gonna start crying like a little girl.
There's nothing wrong with that.
So all the little girls out there, you can cry.
Well, right off the bat, I don't taste any heat, really.
Nope, but I'm waiting. Oh, it's coming now.
Yeah, it's creeping.
I think how these are mixed prior, maybe it's maybe a little drier on here, so maybe it takes a little bit to mix with the saliva. And
Yeah, Andy
oh, there it is. Yeah.
did a good job.
You're still doing the whole one? Mm-hmm. Both the Andes? D'Lo, you're just doing nibbles?
That's 124,000. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, it's coming.
Oh, yeah. It keeps coming.
I'm
Yeah,
all
when
right.
I swallow it, then
Shaky
too, it
time,
just burns
shaky
down
time.
the throat.
I'm all right.
I'm okay. I'm gonna probably need to drink the shake here in a few.
I'm up that.
Good luck because it's
pudding.
thick. 3C thick.
It sits. It's just sitting.
The
Yeah,
shake's not
it's hot.
helping.
Anybody sweating yet?
Nah.
All right, D'Lo, you look pretty good. Ryan, I see a little bit starting.
Yeah, so something's going to happen.
Right up in here.
Yeah, give me a paper towel. Paper towel.
You have paper towel.
My eyes are starting
My
to water on
putting
that
my
one. It
snack
just sits there.
back, son.
It's not leaving.
Yeah, it's good though.
It is good.
Forbidden fruit.
Yeah.
I say Andy might be the first one to cry, but Ryan will be the first one in pain.
Yeah, I'll probably cry.
I'll take that.
And actually, I took a drink of milk and it made it worse. So I don't know if that just
Ryan,
spread
you
it
got
around.
jalapeno milk.
Besides Verona Grove, is there a band that you guys feel some kinship with in the Fox Cities area?
I think there's a lot of bands that the band community in the Fox Valley is pretty, I don't want to say tight, but everybody kind of knows each other. So, yeah, I don't know. Glam band, we know a couple of guys in glam, infrared, Verona Grove, obviously. There's there's just a lot of bands that we play with that we kind of
Did get worse.
That makes it
Yeah,
worse.
I drank the milk. It made it worse.
But then you lick your lips and that gets
sucks.
worse.
But I don't know about you guys. Do you guys have any bands that you can think of?
No, like you said, the Fox Cities in this area, all the different bands are. It is a pretty good mix, and everybody respects one another. And I'd play a show with any band around here, really.
Do you guys have most of your bookings coming from bands reaching out to you, or from you reaching out to other bands, or from a booking agency?
All of it.
Yeah,
all of it.
all of it.
combination.
It's kind of whatever works, whatever works the best for shows. You can't just, I guess, pinpoint it and just be like, oh yeah, we can just throw a band on this tab. It kind of just has to make sense for everybody. So we use whatever resource we need. Most of them that we do, we don't add them on our shows. Most of the time, we either specifically set up a joint show, or we do like some of the bigger bands in the area, try to hop on with them for like an hour or something like that.
Yeah, we try to steal their thunder.
Yeah. Like when we play with like Boogie for Cheese Fest, usually we have a mutual contact, but we play with before them sometimes, and
Is there a festival in this area that you haven't played yet that you'd like to? I know we mentioned Mile Music, but let's take that one out. Besides Mile Music, that they'd still like to play.
We've played at Oktoberfest.
I'd like to get back though.
We like to get back. It's been at least like 10 years. So it'd be nice to get back there and play for me. But
Yeah, I agree.
I can't think of any other ones really, I guess, around the area that, kind of like, oh, I want to go play there, that we haven't,
I know that a while back, Dave Jackson did some photography for you guys.
Yeah.
You guys gonna get any updated? I guess you can call
We
them
need
band
to.
headshots, kind of.
Nah, we're just gonna
Promo shots.
keep the same ones from 10 years ago.
Nobody wants to see us now.
It's looking good.
Well,
they don't
I
want
mean-
to see the transition. Huh?
Let's face it, you guys have the 15-year anniversary coming up. You're gonna be like band like Herman's Hermits or the Monkees, where they're using old promo
Yep.
shots.
Yeah.
Yep.
They
That's
go
our
to
plan.
see you and they're like, these guys are way older than I thought they
Yeah,
were.
Yep.
way
we
older and
catfish
fatter.
venues.
That's the goal. That is the goal.
No, we talked about doing some. Probably the last 3 years, just haven't done them. But our good buddy Jared, he does some of our recent like live show photos. We'll probably get him to do that. He takes some good pictures, so we'll probably do that sometime. Maybe in the winter,
Shout
since
out
it'll slow
Jared.
down. Yeah, shout out.
You do good, Jared.
Well, I know Andy said that there's a lot of songs in the works, but does most of the creativity come from one member, or does everyone come up with riffs and lyrics or themes and things like that?
I don't know, Andy.
It's me. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I would never do it. No, it's usually...
Mostly you.
Well, it's just because I have a lot more free time, and I'm more emotional than you two. So I feel my emotions. I write them down. I play them, and then I say, "Is this good?" And you say no, and then I go. And then,
Well, also all of our styles are different. Me, I kind of just go wherever. I like so many different genres, so it's very open. Ryan's more of like the punk guy, so his style is more like Blink-182 type. And then Andy just, he is
love Tiffany.
he is
Children behave.
doozy more so. So he kind of starts writing the music, and he gives you like sometimes he'll come with an idea, and then we'll all just kind of add to it. Other times he'll write a whole song or write a verse and a chorus for a song, and then it's like, hey, we need this, and then we just refine stuff, So it just depends. It changes all the time, but I think moving forward, I don't know. We'll probably try to change up the process every time. I mean, we have thus far, so
Keep it fresh.
yeah,
It's good to keep it
it's the
fresh.
only way.
We're on to number 8. This is the Evolution hot sauce, also known as the bomb. 135,000 Scoville heat units.
This is the one that there's a comment saying it was the worst one, right?
Yes.
I can tell already. Don't smell it.
Oh, too late.
Don't do it
Yeah,
right.
oh, wow. Yeah, there it is. It's like the garbage smell.
Yeah, I'm not going to
worse.
smell it. Yeah, that's, as you get hotter, that's like the trend.
Gonna have my
I might
snack
just
pack
eat
on
this
here.
whole thing.
I don't know if
instead
I
of-
can do the whole ones anymore.
You guys, one of you guys want to lick it a little bit and see if...
I'm just going to eat the whole thing because I got a smaller one
All right,
on this one.
eat your tiny chicken ball.
You're not going to eat it or
No,
what?
we're just
No.
gonna leave now.
All right, that's a wrap. And D'Lo is so proud he won't admit if you'll just sit there crying and sweating. You'll be like, it's not that bad.
Eat it.
Not that bad. No, I don't want to. You can't make me.
Well,
All right, everybody else is doing it. Okay.
Every little second, it just keeps slowly, progressively getting
Yeah.
worse and worse and worse.
I'll have to say, whoever left the comment, if that one was the worst, this is good because well, it is bad, but
Oh, woo.
never mind. I'm not going to say it.
Oh, you smoked too soon. I swallowed a little. Like there must have been one spot in there.
see, the thing is, it's a lot of dry spices that are just like...
Woo.
It's not the fact that it's hot, it's the fact that it's gross.
I'm so sorry, Andy. Why did we make you do this?
Andy, well, your question for you on this list.
Feeling it.
Do you see dead people when you sing with your eyes closed? And
I know.
why don't you dance around more like Ryan?
Well, why are you asking me this now? Whew. We're all just dying right now.
It's hot.
The top
For
of
the,
that is warm.
For the moving around, I gotta sing. I can't move away from the mic. Yeah, but sometimes I do see dead people when I close my eyes when I'm singing. Sometimes I do.
I was going to say, what's the question?
If Andy sees dead people, and why does he dance around more like Ryan? Or doesn't he?
Holy crap! There's 2 more of these.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why did somebody make that?
I'm good. I swear I'm good.
Here, have mine.
I'm on the pudding.
Does the pudding help? Because nothing else has.
Yeah, nope. Okay.
Nothing's helping.
Hey, is Andy a better drummer than D'Lo?
No. No.
I'm gonna go take a shower.
My lips are burning. If you eat the pudding, it gets on your lips, don't lick it off.
Yeah, that one was bad. That was the worst one so far.
All right, I will say D'Lo's showing no signs. That's pretty good.
Heat master.
Well, what do you guys listen to for
Spicy.
local music in this area?
Doozey.
Yeah, that's all we play is just our own stuff. No, I listen to a little bit of everything.
Except for local music?
Yeah.
I know you're friends with like the glam band, and but as far as like original bands, who are you guys checking out?
It's hard because I say any free time that we actually do get from the band, it's, with our families or doing, work or, house stuff or for those two.
Andy's just gonna have like 8 snack packs.
Eat all yours. Good.
But other than that, we don't get a lot of time to actually go see a lot of bands because we're always playing on the same days. But really, it's just about any band that's really playing. I think
Yeah, I mean,
we've seen Warden a couple times. We've seen Infrared. We've seen
7,000
Glam Band.
Apart.
We've seen like
Audio
Verona Grove. Yep, Brain Stewed. We've seen a lot of bands out there. It's just whatever we have time for. So we're not really specific, but
Oh, I feel like I have centipedes crawling on my lips.
We have to really start eating these. We have some questions, but we have to hit number 8,
Okay,
9.
let's do it.
Number 9 is a
why are you guys crying?
Matosanos hot sauce, 600.
Okay, here's the jump.
680,000. Wow.
680,000.
And that last one was only 135,000.
What?
I think that's a lie.
It's a close up of what it looks like. Harmless. Just a little wing. I smelled it. It smells like cleaner.
It smells clean. Yeah, that last one was rough. Was it?
Mortillo just ate it already.
I suppose. Let me jump in. Oh.
Andy and I are just gonna.
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
Just eat it, dude. You're not gonna get better. I think the thing is, once the number 8 kills your taste buds, then the other ones aren't as hot, right? Is that how it works?
That one didn't feel as bad, but it was like, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
No, it was like a drier thing happening.
That's what I said with the last one.
Yeah, the last one was just terrible. This one,
It's like when you put cayenne, like for the normal folk out there, like when you put
normal.
when you put cayenne in the food, and you get like the back of the throat kind of burn. That's
Yeah.
what most of these peppers are.
Yeah.
Like after probably 6. But you know, like most hot sauces and stuff, you get the burn like right on the tongue right away. But all these are like you get the flavor, and then you get all the heat.
It's that dry rub.
Yeah,
that,
it's that
like
dry.
when you breathe it in, you're just doomed.
Yeah.
But no, number 8 has been the worst. Number 9 was like less than 8.
Oh, okay. We had a text. What made multiple?
I feel you, dude.
What made you decide to use bananas? Do you still use them, and why? It's a 2-part question. That was the first part.
They're cheaper than oranges. They're Delo's favorite color.
No, it's not.
Their entertainment with appeal.
I think at the time we were just looking for some help, like booking shows, just not having like a following and stuff. So, you know, when we were younger, looking for them. We don't just use them. We do some stuff ourselves as well. So, you know, when people reach out to us, hey, can you play a private party or something like that?
Yeah.
That's to us as well. So we don't just use them, but
Our we have a good relationship with them. I mean, without them, we wouldn't be able to do these Summerfest shows. There's a lot of festivals they get us into, a lot of places where, you know, they're connected. We are not in the aspect that they can get us in. So, yeah, we have a good relationship with them.
Yeah, it's funny that Tony jumped on before because he actually pointed us in the direction of bananas when we first started and got us in with them to help us get shows, and they've just always been there to help us out along the way.
That was a two-part question. This is the question came from Jen Voles.
Okay.
The part 2 is, what is the smallest venue you have ever played, or the smallest stage for the band to set up on?
Again, Tony. Paper City Pub, he got us that one.
oh yeah,
We played
Yeah.
when the door would open, it would hit my elbow.
I think Ladder House and Little Chute was smaller.
That's true. Or Inside Sardine Can.
Yeah, we've done that one too.
all those were small shows.
Oh, my
yeah.
God.
What was the other part to that question?
The other, you know, and it's like when you talk, it burns more.
Yeah,
in the
it
back
gets
of your
worse the more you talk.
Ask D-Lo questions. Andy and I are going to take a little break.
The part was the smallest stage for the band to set up on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, one of those 3 venues probably.
They were all really fun, though. I mean, still packed crowds, but tiny venues. We played on top of each other.
You're at the dentist today, you said. Are you feeling anything from the dental stuff?
I'm good.
Yeah, because they numbed him. He cheated.
You
He went in, he got numbed.
He didn't even have an appointment. This was a favor.
No, I'm good. That numbness wore off like
8 was definitely the
Noon.
worst.
What's the head?
it was the worst so far.
Yeah.
Want us to head to Janelle Barr, who's watching, and
Hello.
she was excited to get some Doozey today. Janelle, thank you for all you do for the Fox Cities music scene. Are there people like Janelle that are out there doing stuff for the scene that you guys want to name drop for helping Doozey?
Yes.
Pete
I'm a messy boy.
Van Dusen.
That's my dad.
He definitely helped us out. You know, providing us with a drum kit to use when we first started.
Yep.
Letting us use the rehearsal space in the basement.
Yeah, he built a rehearsal space for me and my friends.
Once he realized we were either too loud or B, he didn't want to hear the crappy music that we were playing. So.
And he's not a guy that'll be like, hey, keep working at it, sounds good. He would tell you straight off the bat, you suck.
Yeah.
Stop doing this. But He'd always tell us,
We
don't do
defied
that
him.
or do that. Yeah.
We were like, he said, don't do it, and then we did it, and then now we're doing it.
Well, you know, I think it's
I am. That 8 got me good, man.
Did you do 9?
Yeah, I did 9. 9 wasn't as bad as 8.
No, 9 was like
9 tasted like it was going to be bad, but the heat didn't come like 8 did.
Well, 8's just I'm still feeling and tasting and involved with 8.
should we do it? I mean, it's 6 o'clock. I think we should hit 10 and then just kind of chat a little bit and see what
Yeah,
happens.
sure.
Alright, see what happens. Okay.
Okay.
Wait,
let
it's
me,
the last one. We got another little drop you got to add. I think it's tradition.
Oh, you guys, this is nothing. Let me clear this other graphic here. This is going to be so easy.
Why did we save the easiest for last?
It's
Is that the one you wanted on?
No.
So
but
the
I'm-
last one
I'm
was
looking-
680,000 Scoville.
this one is only 2,693,000.
2 million.
Oh, that's it? That's
Wait.
not a drop. You just
Here.
put a pool of sauce on mine.
What? You just dip a little drop. Wait,
Why is mine bigger
wait.
than yours?
Andy.
Well, look at that. You're going to do it. This thing's huge. All right.
Oh, you want me to add it?
Oh, is that what you're going to do? Or are you just
I mean-
Oh, no. Were you just showing it on the camera?
What?
No, we were just dipping it.
It's like tradition, I guess, to do a dab with the last dab on the last dab wing.
Dabs down there. How are we going to do this? You going to just put the drop in your mouth? You're going to put the drop on your tongue first? How do you guys want to do it?
Oh, you just eat it like
I'm dipping it and then just doing the whole. Ready?
Yep.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, it sauce hit my tongue right away.
Oh, here it comes.
I was just gonna say I don't feel anything. Oh my god.
Question
Oh,
from-
mama.
Question from Sam from Horace Green.
Hey Sam.
He wants to know what your
Horace Green. We play with them too.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't ask it, but I'll add it in here for you, Sam. Why didn't you mention Horace Green when you're talking about bands you like from the area? But
So
It's hard to think when you're eating.
there's tons of
ones.
bands we didn't mention, and it's because I blame the wings. I can't think. All my,
My
brain
brain's
blood.
Oh God, swallowing it just made it so much
I'm just
worse.
trying to survive here, but there's so many other bands out there. Horace Green was one band I'd like to mention. I don't think we mentioned them or talked about them yet. Just kidding.
his question is, what is your favorite show you've played?
Favorite show we played?
Mine was that Land the Big Gig, I think.
Yeah.
We peaked long time ago. But yeah, that was at
if we're going
Summerfest.
with like a smaller local one, I don't know. Plank Road Pub has thrown a couple good ones our way.
Yeah,
We've played some
Minutia.
good ones there. Sardine Can in Green Bay. We had a few good shows there. Yeah, I don't know. I can probably pick a place in every city that we've played in. You know, if I could think of them, but
My favorite one is yet to come. Is that a good answer?
are you thinking of the future or just saying they were all bad?
Well, both.
I'm going to eat one of these previous wings, finish it, to cool my mouth down.
I'm
I didn't
good.
even think that last one was as bad as 8.
I
It
didn't
It
either.
wasn't as bad.
No,
I
I
didn't
felt
either.
8 was the worst.
It was the worst.
Yeah, so
still
whoever
good.
commented,
Yeah, somebody
they're
commented
right.
8 was the worst. You were 100% correct.
So, you guys, thanks for setting this up again. This was a lot of
Thank
fun.
you for having us. Thank you for letting us do this in your humble abode.
Well, hopefully, everybody that's watching it had fun. Where can people find out more about Doozey?
Google.
Google Doozey. Yeah, our Facebook page we try to update is probably our most updated social media.
We're old
Presence.
men. We're getting old, so we still use the Facebook.
We have Instagram, but it's harder to do like a updated thing without like pictures and stuff. And
Somebody's coming in under the buzzer, you guys. So let's
Oh,
get
yeah.
this in. You're on the line with Doozey. What's your question?
How are you doing after the hot sauce?
how are we doing after the hot sauce? I'm doing
okay.
good. I'm doing
okay.
good.
8 really got me. 8 kicked my butt.
I don't know. I think they were all 8 was the worst, but I'm good.
There was better things that I could have done tonight.
What?
So I'm sorry, I totally didn't hear. Where can people go to find out about Doozey?
Google,
Facebook,
Facebook.
No.
Instagram,
Yeah, just,
bands in town. I don't know. We got a lot of stuff out there.
or send us a message, and if you want to get to know us.
We won't respond.
Oh, D-Lo won't. You remember he doesn't do social media.
No.
Yeah, I won't respond.
Do you know offhand where your next show is?
Friday we are up in Crandon at the Night Owl.
And then Saturday,
We are at Rustic Pines Campground.
And
Rustic Timbers Campground. I forget the name.
Sunday, we're at One Barrel Brewing
Door County.
in Door County for their Sausage Fest.
And then Monday, come hang out with us at Camps in Combined Locks.
Camps is another great venue. That
Yeah,
we play out
Camps.
to.
Shout out Doug.
Shout out to
Dougie.
Chicken Wings. We're going to bring our hot sauce.
Chicken Wing Doug.
Doug and Cindy.
Well, again, I want to thank you guys.
Are
No,
you
you don't. You don't want to thank us.
He's like, they're never coming back on the show.
Oh, no, this is fun. Hopefully we'll do it again sometime soon.
I was just looking if you were sweating.
Oh, no.
Ryan's glistening. Andy's glistening a little.
I just added some cinematic music. We're getting another call, so let's see what that's all about quick.
Yeah.
You're on the line with Doozey. What's your question?
What were your favorite sauces?
What would our favorite sauces? I don't know. Queso sin queso is good. I like probably the 2 through 5 actually were good to me.
8 was probably my favorite. The Mom. Gotta go to Mom.
I honestly think that the last dab was better than the bomb.
Well, thank you for the call, and thank you for all the questions and comments. We had one from Sinister who said, "Gentlemen, if it's hot going in, it's hot going out." That's a good last
I'm
statement.
waiting for it.
Freaking laugh.
I should have coated my body in Pepto.
Please go like Doozey on Facebook. And if you haven't already, go check out Code Zero Radio.
Do it.
We play Doozey and so much great stuff. And it's music that it really stands up next to the mainstream stuff that's on there. Doozey, welcome back anytime you want to come back.
Thank you. Thank
Tomorrow.
you for having us. We're going to do another Hot Ones tomorrow.
My nose is getting a little runny.
My nose is running.
You've been watching Fox Cities Core on WCZR, Code Zero Radio.
Bye.